Hello, hello, everyone. My gosh, it's been a while. It has been a while since I have been on and been able to actually do a video. Let's see, what has happened since the last time you saw me on one of these lives? Well, our power was out for almost 2 weeks. We had a pretty bad ice storm here in Oklahoma, and because it was such an odd time of the year to have it, it affected the trees and the power lines. And so it looked like a wooded, icy war zone around here for a while. And so my family was displaced for 2 weeks. And then in the midst of that 2 weeks, I got pretty sick. I got what I thought was a common cold. And it wasn't COVID, it just was a cold that kind of took its toll, like a really bad bug. And so I was out of it for like a week, week and a half. I'm just now getting my footing back about myself. And then we bought a house. We purchased the home that we've been living in for almost 5 years. So that's what's been going on with me. What's been going on with you? Why don't you comment and let me know? I wanted to talk to you today about resting, resting in the last part of this year that we're in. The year's almost over. At the taping of this or the recording of this, we are in almost at Thanksgiving. We are exactly 1 week from Thanksgiving. And so I want to encourage you because at the beginning of the year, we set goals, right? That this is what we're going to accomplish. This is what we're going to do. And this is what it's going to look like. We set these goals. And then when we set the goals, we don't necessarily sit with God to set them. We set them according to our own desires, our own needs, our own greed, and different things like that. And it's always at this time of the year when I see people telling others to push, grind, hustle, get it out, do what you got to do to get those goals done. Have you really thought about that? You know, I am a huge Malcolm X fan, but I am not a fan of by any means necessary. Let that sit for a while. And neither is God. And so, as you move forward with the rest of this year and you're trying to get some things accomplished, I want to encourage you to rest. One of the things that happened during the ice storm is we had no internet service. In the hotel we stayed in, we had internet for 1 day and then it went out for 4 days. And it came back on the day that we were checking out so I could get ready to check into another hotel and get my mom and son situated somewhere else. And it was in that moment that I was like, okay, God, yeah, you did this. And you did this for a reason. Because I was so sick, I would have pushed forward getting work done through the daytime, right? While I'm in this hotel trying to get some things done because I don't know when I'm going to have internet. I don't. I was so sick that I would have probably pushed myself into pneumonia by not taking care of myself. And even in and what happened when I moved over to the other hotel where they did have internet, because I was like, I gotta have internet, is every day God gave me one thing to do. And that's what I did. And then when I did that one thing, my body got tired again. And I just instantly lay in the bed and went back to sleep. And so it was such a lesson on, yes, God, I have these goals, I have these things that I want to accomplish, but rest was most important. So we have these goals, we have these things we want to accomplish, but rest is what's most important. You need to make sure that you are taking the time to prepare yourself for what 2021 is going to bring you, because 2021 is going to be something totally different. I'm telling you, it's going to be something totally different. So you want to get yourself ready. Take a look at what you call yourself accomplishing through the end of the year. Take a look at what you call yourself accomplishing and ask the Holy Spirit, is this aligning with the soul and the heart of my business right now? Is this aligning with the soul and the heart of my life? Is this where God is taking me? Or did I just make this goal up because it was something I wanted to do? And receive what the Holy Spirit shows you. Surrender yourself to whatever the process is and get ready by way of rest, more so than you do by way of checking off a to-do list. Now, you can work while you rest, and you have to ask for God's grace in that moment to be able to help you to know when to go and when it's time to stop. That's my message to you this week. Find some rest in the midst of trying to get so much done and ask the Holy Spirit, does God really want me to get this done? Or is this about me? This is LaTara Venise, Soul Care Provider. Hey, check my new page out on Facebook. You can just go over to LaTara Venise, Soul Care Provider. It'll pop right up. So check it out, like it. We're talking some uncorked truth and some uncorked freedom, helping you to walk in a reality that is kingdom and not self-focused. I love you guys. Thank you so much for who you are in my life. Bye-bye. Whew.